Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense takes the field. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to pass. It's Basco. He looks that one in nicely. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield,
He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So Marshall's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job on it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Marshall. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And
And that pass picked off, bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The shot that clears had this offense rolling. Back to throw, it's Vasco. He makes the catch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the shot that clears with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Smashes through. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys.
Touchdown, shot to clear. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Throws for the tight end. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Back to throw, it's Braxton. He finds his man. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And once he got loose, it was all over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride, or I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for room. It's Bennett. Makes a stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Basco. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Fast motion from the offense. On 2nd down, wants to throw. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to move it through the air. And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Coastal! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Marshall will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The first down for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Vasco. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. What a catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Second and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall!
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And the shot to clears will kick it off to start the second half.
Marshall, 28. Coastal Carolina, 21.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. To the air, it's Braxton. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Tucker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running back searching for a hole. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going for 6. And the ball is picked off. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Dodge! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Bennett. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. Gonna run it. It's Turner. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Looking for a man. It's Braxton. He makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out.
Touchdown, Thundering Herd! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. The sure hands, it's Bennett. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Throws to the tight end. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Turner. Running with power. At the 40, there he goes. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Final minute now of the third quarter. Direct snap. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. This is a third and long. Here's the handoff. Nifty little dance step. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleer. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Man, the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Give to the running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Now they'll run the draw. Fakes his man out. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll give it to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to throw. It's Braxton. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going up top. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Marshall! This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and...